Hello everyone. In this part 3 of probability, we are going to discuss conditional probability. To understand the concept of conditional probability, let us consider an example of single throw of a dice. In this case, sample space will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, consider the two events associated with this sample space. Event number 1, E, getting a number greater than 3. It means E is equals to 4, 5 and 6. And F is the event getting a number which is even. It means what is this thing? 2, 4 and 6. Now what we are observing, probability of E is equals to number of favorable outcomes to E and total number of outcomes. It means this becomes 3 upon 6. It means this is 1 upon 2. Then probability of F is given by also 3 by 6 is equals to 1 upon 2. Now the question arises, suppose we have to find out the probability of F when E is already occurred. So in this case, the simple concept is this thing, that for the event F, sample space be converted to the event E. It means event E will work as the sample space for F, because we are imposing the condition that we have to find out the probability of F when E has already occurred. So in this case, we will say that the probability of F when E has already occurred, it means the probability of F by E is equals to number of favorable outcomes from E for F. So what are this thing? 4 and 6. It means this is 2 upon total number of outcomes of E, because now E is working as the sample space. So what is this thing? 2 upon 3. It means we will say that the probability of F by E, it means the probability of F when E is already happened will be 2 by 3. So what is the conclusion? If we are imposing the condition that the probability of F we want when E has already occurred, then the probability of F is already changed. So this is the effect of conditional probability. And because of this क्वेश्चन arises कि अगर हम किसी भी इवेंट पे कोई कंडीशन इंपोज करते हैं और उस रिस्पेक्ट में हम उस इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी फाइंड आउट करते हैं, देन दिस प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी चेंज एंड दिस इज नोन एज द कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी एंड इट इज डिनोटेड बाय प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ F by E. It means number of outcomes of E which are favorable to F upon number of outcomes of favorable to E. It means we can simply say probability of F by E is equals to number of outcomes of E which are favorable to F. It means number of elements from E intersection F upon number of elements in E. In this case, this is the very important question, or this is a very important point. In this situation, probability of E is never equals to 0, because if probability of E is equals to 0, then it is not defined. Now this is the case of number of elements, but if we will do the division by numerator and denominator, number of sample space, it means the number of elements in sample space, this is also, and this is number of E upon number of elements in S, then this become probability of F by E is equals to probability of E intersection F upon probability of E, provided that probability of E is not equals to 0. So this is the important rule in case of conditional probability. So to solve the question, either we can apply the rule that the probability of F by E is equals to number of elements in E intersection F upon number of elements in E, or probability of F by E is equals to probability of E intersection F upon probability of E. Now, if we have to find out the converse thing, that means the probability of E by probability of F, it means in this case we have probability of E intersection F upon probability of F, provided that probability of F is not equals to 0. Related to this, there are few properties. Let E and F be the events of a sample space S of an experiment. Then first probability is probability of S by F is equals to probability of S by E is always equals to 1. So this is the property. Now look at this thing. If we want to do the proof of this property, then this is very simple. Look at this thing. How will we do the proof? We have to find out the probability of S by F. It means, what is the meaning of this? Probability of S intersection F upon probability of F. Now probability of S intersection F means probability of F, and this is probability of F, which is cancel out, and this is equals to 1. In the same way, probability of F dash by E is equals to 1 minus probability of F by E. Now the next rule, if A and B are any two events of a sample space S and F is an event of S such that probability of F is not equals to 0, then probability of A union B by F is equals to probability of A by F plus probability of B by F minus probability of A intersection B by F. So these three important properties we have to remember, and we have to remember the concept of conditional probability. Now related to this, there are few questions. Look at this thing. In question number 1a part, it is given probability of E is equals to 7 by 13. Probability of F is given, what is this, 9 by 13, and probability of E intersection F is given 4 by 13. First of all, we have to find out probability of E by F. What is the meaning of this? Probability of E intersection F upon probability of F. Now E intersection of probability is 4 by 13 and probability of F is 9 by 13. It means this is cancel out, so the resultant is 4 by 9. Now the second part, we have to find out probability of E dash by F dash. It means, what is this? Probability of E dash intersection F dash upon probability of F dash. Now by De Morgan's law, what this become? 1 minus probability of E union F upon probability of, this is 1 minus probability of F. Now probability of E union F means probability of E plus probability of F minus probability of E intersection F upon, what is this? 1 minus probability of F. Substitute the values. 1 minus probability of E means 7 by 13. Probability of F means 9 by 13. Probability of E intersection F means 4 by 13. And this is upon 1 minus probability of F means 9 by 13. Now after doing the calculation, denominator will be 4 only. And what is in numerator? 7 plus 9. 16 minus 4. 12. And 13 minus 12, 1 by 4. So this is the case when we have to find out the probability of E dash by F dash, and which will come, this is equals to 1 by 4. Now question number 1b part. In this question number 1b part, what we have to evaluate probability of E union F if it is given, what is given? 2 times of probability of E is equals to probability of F is equals to 5 by 13. It means, what is the meaning of this? It implies that probability of E is equals to 5 by 26 and the probability of F is equals to, what is this, 5 upon 13, and it is also given probability of E by F is equals to 2 by 5. Now as we know that probability of E by F means probability of E intersection F upon probability of, what is this? F only. Probability of E by F is already given. What is this? 2 upon 5. Probability of E intersection F. And what is the probability of F? Probability of F is 5 by 13. 5 cancel out. It means probability of E intersection F is equals to 2 by 13. Now we have to find out probability of E union F. So probability of E union F is equals to probability of E plus probability of F minus probability of E intersection F. Probability of E is, what is this? 5 by 26. Probability of F is 5 by 13. Probability of E intersection F means 2 by 13. First of all, we will make denominator equal. It means what this become? 10 upon 26. And what is this? 4 upon 26. Now 26 is the LCM. So 5 plus 10, 15 minus 4. It means 11 by 26. And this is the answer for probability of E union F. So in this way, we have to solve the other questions also. And don't forget to give the answer of this question in comment box. Thanks and God bless you.